My name is Christian Harlan and this is a video of a dietary habits consultation completed on the 23rd of the 9th, 2019. Hey Rachel, how are you going today?
Yeah, not too bad, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, great, thanks. So the reason you come in today, I want to speak about your diet, is that right?
Yeah.
Alright, so as a trainer, what I can do for you is go over some nutritional strategies and healthy eating, diet habits, so on and so forth, food groups, good things to eat to complement your training with me. I can't actually give you a written prescribed diet plan for you. That's for a professional, a dietitian. I can, however, refer you to a dietitian at the end of this after we go through some questions and find out what you're seeking for if you require or want to do something like that.
Okay.
But today we'll just go over some info from the Australian Dietary Guidelines and, like I said, some healthy eating strategies and nutritional strategies.
Okay.
So Rachel, what I was talking about before, the Australian Dietary Guidelines, I'll send you a link to this website, highly beneficial. I'd recommend you read it and go through it. Pretty much it's the guidelines provide up-to-date advice about the amount of and the kinds of foods we should be eating to supplement a healthy lifestyle, and specifically with training as well in the gym, which helps. So there's 5 guidelines in total. Not all will be relevant to you, but just for example, guideline 2 here tells you the amounts and different types of food groups you should be having here. So your fruits, your grains, your whole grains, your lean meats, your milks, yogurts and cheeses, so forth. Drink plenty of water, obviously. Guideline 3, just giving you limits on food intake and fat intakes. Guideline 5, and preparation and storage of your food as well. So, like I said, have a read through that. If you have any more questions on that, ask me about it. But they're just, like I said, guidelines to go through, follow, and to correlate, and to find the ones that apply to you and to help stick to your diet plan. So after checking out those guidelines, I'm just going to go through a couple of strategies that will help complement your training routine and your goal of losing 2 kilograms of body weight. Obviously that's with your training, your diet and training as one. Go through that Australian Dietary Guidelines, like I said, extremely helpful to refer back to that and find what's applicable to you. Your food and fruits serving sizes, so 5 vegetables servings a day, 2 fruits, 6 grains, 2.5 serves of meat and 2.5 serves of dairy. You can find all that on the previous website as well, how much you're having each day. I can send you a copy of that as well if you'd like. I'd limit your alcohol intake as much as possible if you go out drinking, as well as your sugars, your fats and your sweet treats, okay?
Yeah.
I would aim for at least 2 litres of water a day, so it's good to have a bottle to carry around with you, because if you don't have something like that, you're not going to drink that water, but if you have it with you, you're going to want to drink it. And the importance of putting all these strategies together with following those guidelines and having that balanced diet, it'll just really help give the body the fuel it needs for the training we're going to be going through as well. Okay, Rachel, so the last thing today, we've gone over our Australian Dietary Guidelines, okay, broken them down. I'll send you that link, as previously mentioned. You can go back and have a look at that. Giving you a handful of strategies to help you follow those guidelines and help you with your diet plan that will work in really well with your training program, okay, and working towards that goal you told me about earlier of losing 2 kilograms of body weight. So this form is called the Dietary Habits Questionnaire. So the purpose of this is I'm going to go through and ask you some questions about your servings per day of each food group, your vegetables, your dairies, your meat, so on and so forth. We're going to compare that to the recommendations that you should be having daily from the guidelines, what you need to improve on, reduce or increase your intake of certain food groups. Talk about if you need referral for any specialists such as a dietitian. We're going to put in there the strategies we spoke about earlier so you can look back on those to help you with your goal and to help you follow that plan. So we'll just kick this off here. I'm just going to fill it in with your name, okay, at the top here. Today's date. So it's asking the dietary goal. So your goal with your training is to lose 2 kilograms of body weight, training with me, paired with a nutrition plan. So we're just going to say lose 2 kilograms of body weight following guidelines, okay? So it's asking here, do you have any special dietary requirements, medications, lactose intolerance, allergic to any type of foods? No?
Anything.
Excellent, that's easy. Alright, so we'll start off the first one. How many serves of vegetables would you say you have today?
I'd say about the 4 to 5.
4 to 5? Great. Right on the mark there. How many serves of fruit would you usually eat per day?
I'd say about 2 to 3.
2 to 3, excellent. Bang on the mark. How many serves of bread and cereals, like your grains? That
I'd
type of
say
thing.
about 2 to 3.
2 to 3. Righto. So with that, the recommendation for daily intake of your bread, cereals, and grains should be 6 plus per day. Saying that as where you are at 2 to 3, it's not saying you're unhealthy. It's just suggesting you bump those intakes up a little bit. It's very easy to do.
Yep.
So it's better having some than none. So
Yeah.
you're still on the right track there. Don't stress too much about that. Now, how many serves of dairy would you consume per day, do you think?
I'd say about 2 to 3.
Excellent. You're bang on the mark with that one as well. And how about your intake of meats and alternatives?
I'd say about 2 to 3.
2 to 3. Excellent. So you're bang on the mark with that as well. The last one we're going to go through discretionary choices, things like your alcohol, your sugars, your fats, your treats, all the stuff that we like to indulge in every now and then. How many of those would you say you'd have per week?
I'd say about 0 to 3 servings.
2 to 3 servings? Oh, very healthy, very good. Good willpower you must have to avoid the treats.
I try.
Okay, so just to go over what we've gone through there, you've met the requirements on everything except what we talked about, your bread, cereals and grains. You're at 2 to 3 per day. It wants you to be up around 6. Very easy to change. I'll give you a copy of this as well. I'm going to put down here some of the strategies we talked about earlier. Before that, it's asking me, should I give you a referral to a health specialist, a dietitian? From what I can see here, you're following the recommendations very well. And with the goal you have of losing 2 kilograms of body weight, with the training you're going to be doing with me, as long as you keep following this diet that you've got going on, that's really good. You'll be able to achieve your goal. So I don't think you necessarily need to go see a dietitian. I think you're on the right track yourself. You can up those intakes by following the guidelines of the grains and cereals and your breads yourself. However, if you still want to go chat to a dietitian, I can give you a referral. They can set you up a diet plan for yourself. Some people just like to have that diet plan in front of them, pairing that with their training program, just to give them something to visualize and see, just to help them towards their goal.
Yeah.
So it's up to you really from here. Would you like to speak to someone, or are you happy?
I'm happy.
Yeah, I think I'm happy with you just to continue doing what you're doing. That's excellent. So I'm going to put no there for that. Like I said, we're going to put down those strategies we talked about earlier, a handful of strategies, and the only thing I have to change is your intake of your grains and cereals. So apart from that, you're looking pretty bang on the guidelines and how much you should be having per day, and you're going to have no dramas at all meeting your goals as long as you keep your diet up and work hard in the gym with me.
Yeah,
All
sounds
right.
good.
Thank you very much.